Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and this is Morning Sip, and SIP stands for Spirit and Practice because practice makes progress. So, welcome, everyone. Welcome to today's show. Let me introduce myself. My passion is to support people in transforming their lives. I am here to support you because my mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So if you need support, you can reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook at I am Rev Melissa. So good day, everyone joining in on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Y'all that watch the replay, thank y'all for watching the replay. Good day, Linda. It's good to see you. I hope it hasn't snowed anymore in Colorado because, Colorado ain't joking when it comes to the snow. Good day, Shay. It's good to see you. Sunny Colorado. All right. It is cold here in New York. Spring, okay, but it feels like it's in the teens here in New York today. It's sunny, but it's chilly. So wherever you are, I hope that you are doing well. So yesterday, if you missed yesterday's show, I had the wonderful Sekou Wrights on as my guest, and we were talking about mindset, right? And I mentioned the shift in my consciousness, what I call BC and AC, before COVID and after COVID. A huge shift happened in my life and for many people's lives. Like we really got clear about what is ours to do. And for me, I got especially clear about what is not mine to do. And I could just leave it alone, right, Fee? That ain't mine to do. Let me leave that right there so I could focus on what is mine to do. So Sekou was sharing about, for him, before stroke and post stroke, right? And how his before stroke self set up and supported his after post stroke self, right? And so that's a wonderful thing when we can trust that whatever it is that we're doing is always for our highest good. I mean, Sekou even wrote a book before he had the stroke that has become basically his guide for after having the stroke, which is Hack Your Pain Now. You could get it on Amazon, an ebook, and in paperback. So I wanted to, I decided this morning, I'm not quite finished with nutrition yet. It has not felt complete for me yet. So I'm going to share a little bit more about what's coming up for me with nutrition. But let me just recap real quick. So we know that nutrition, let me get my definition card. Nutrition is the act of nourishing. The origins is to feed, to nourish. The origins of nourish is nurse. I'm still excited about that. And nurse is a reduced form of nourish. And one of the definitions of nurse is to keep steadily in mind or memory. And I've been asking you all this question since last week, right? What are you feeding yourself? Is it nutritious or is it junk, right? What are you keeping steadily in your mind, right? When we think about nursing, what thoughts are you nursing? Are they beneficial or not? Are your thoughts beneficial or not? So we kind of been marinating in a week or two with those questions. So I would love to know what has come up for you. Have you paid attention to the thoughts that you are nourishing, the thoughts that are steadily part of your pattern of thinking, right? So I got a couple of things happening right now with like downloads. So one is about sharing what came up for me this morning in my journaling, but I think I'm going to say that for tomorrow. Can we say that for tomorrow? Let me just do what I got planned for today. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, we know that thoughts are at the level of cause, right? And we talked a little bit about the law of cause and effect. And I think most people are familiar with the law of cause and effect, right? So we create at the level of cause, and effect is the outpicturing of that. So effect is the outpicturing of our pattern of thinking, our pattern of feeling gets outpictured, and that is the effect. We are the effect, our physical form. We are an effect of the self realization of what I call God. We are a effect of first cause. First cause and science of mind, religious science, new thought. First cause is the divine, is God, right? So we are the effect of first cause. And everything that we experience in our lives, we can connect to some cause. We could connect that to some cause, right? And as adults, right, we get to choose what we are cultivating as our pattern of thinking. As adults, we get to choose what we are feeding ourselves, what we are feeding our consciousness. We get to choose, is it going to be junk or is it going to be nutritious? Is it going to be beneficial or is it going to be non beneficial? Is it going to be uplifting or is it going to be toxic? We get to choose that, right? No one else. No one else. No one else gets to choose what we take in. We do. We are responsible for that. So we transform because we've been talking about transformation also. So we transform our lives at the level of cause. People spend too much time trying to fix stuff out in the world. Go within, connect with your higher self. And that is where the transformation occurs within us. Within us. So we spend more time with ourselves, with our higher senses, with our intuition, with our imagination, with the universe, right? And that's what nourishes us. That is what nourishes us. So I wanted to share something from yesterday's Science of Mind magazine, and it's on my phone. So I wrote it down in my journal. And it was called Working from Cause. Working from Cause. And I'm just going to share a little bit of it. Trying to eliminate a problem by dealing with its effects will never work. The inner realm is where we address cause to produce a different effect. Change an effect by changing the cause. Change an effect by changing the cause. Find the thought that will produce the effect you desire. It is all an inside job. And then I love her affirmation. This is from Reverend Joanne McFadden. I worked from the inside out, speaking my word in the realm of cause to produce the desired effects in my experience. I work from the inside out, speaking my word in the realm of cause to produce the desired effect in my experience. We worked from cause. Cause is in the invisible realm. in the invisible realm where transformation lives, in the invisible realm. All right, now. So let me just pause there and let me check in with you all. Thank you, Fee. Yes, hack your pain at amazon.com. I see you, Shay. I had a miraculous COVID experience, the worst and the best. I'm a completely different person now for the better. And I recently leveled up again. All right, now, Shay, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Yes. I did a whole sermon called Level Up a couple of Sundays ago, inspired by Sierra's song Level Up. Give us that good food. Yes, nutrition. That's right, Fee. That's right. That's what we're going to do. Good day, Pamela and Linda. Let's see. Florence Nightingale, the founder of Nursing as a Profession, saw cleanliness and fresh air as key components of health and healing. I see my personal and physical environment as part of how I nourish myself. Oh, yes, Linda. So do I. Oh my goodness, y'all. The trees, the trees are a source of nourishment for me, and the sun, right? This morning I was doing my transcendental meditation, and Bob Roth, who is the CEO of the David Lynch Foundation, was talking about the sun and the beneficial elements of getting sunlight, right? And research is showing that you need up to a half an hour of sun, direct sun, at least 3 times a week, right? Other research is showing you need at least 5 to 15 minutes of sun every day, right? So get in some sun for your nourishment, right? Vitamin D, nourishment. I love that. What are some other ways that you nourish yourselves, right? Environment for Linda. Trees nourish me. And my girlfriend Julian sent me a post from Instagram that I reposted on my social media where they are finding evidence now. Science is finding evidence that trees are social beings. Now, I already knew that. I'm not going to get off in a tangent about the trees. But I already knew that the trees were social beings because they nourish me. And my tree that I see at least twice a week nourishes me, speaks to me, connects with me, right? And I know some folks, like one of my friends are like, you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when you be talking about the trees. But no, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're all connected. It's all energy, right? Yes, from the inside out, good stuff. All of the answers are within us. Yes, they are, Fee. Let's go, let's go, let's know, and let's go. Let's know and let's go. So please take in this series, right? Please take in this nutrition series and pay special attention to what you are feeding yourself and 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 what you are taking in, that what is giving you nourishment and what drains you, right? One of the things that I stopped doing after COVID in a much more conscious and deliberate way was shifting relationships. I had some relationships in my life that drained me. They just was like sucking the energy right out of me. And I would be in these conversations sometimes, and afterwards I would have to go lay down. And I'm like, why am I feeling so exhausted? Right? And then I realized that the conversations were not up, they weren't uplifting, they weren't nourishing. They were the same conversations that I've been having with certain people for years, for years. And so I had to cut that conversation and some people out of my life. It was a choice that I had to make so that I can stay Well, it was for my own well-beingness, right? My own well-beingness. And so some things have to fall away. They may circle back and come back around. One relationship did, but several did not because it was not nourishing. It wasn't nourishing. So we get to decide that. We get to just to decide what we take in and we get to decide what we let go of, right? I get to decide when I go to Target and they got that big old display of Brussels cookies right there by the register, just taunting me. I get to decide if I'm going to buy the Brussels cookies or not. And I decide not to because right here and right now, I don't have the discipline to not eat the whole bag or half the bag before I get home. I can't eat just one. I know that about myself. Eating half a bag of Brussels cookies is not nutritious. It is not nutritious. So let's be cognizant, let's be present, and let's be discerning about what it is that we are taking in, about the pattern of thinking, right? When you notice a pattern of thinking that is not in alignment with your quality, shift it. Just don't let it just go on and on unsupervised. Shift, shift that thought and affirm the truth of who you are. Affirm your quality. I think we're going to do a quality roll call tomorrow. All right. All right, y'all. So we are on the high watch for our thinking, for what we are speaking, for what we are doing, and how we are showing up for ourselves and for the world, right? All right. All right. So let me see if there's any. Oh, I made this note. Some of our thoughts, we have to pay attention. We can have an allergic reaction to the thoughts that are not beneficial to our life, to our desires. Pay attention. You might be engaged with some activity, you might be in a relationship and have an allergic reaction because whatever it is that they're up to is not in alignment with what you're up to. So just pay attention to that. Pay attention to how you are feeling while you're doing certain things, when you're with certain people. Bless them, but that does not mean that they're part of your nutrition. And it's okay. It's okay. All right. Allergic reaction. That's funny. All right. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get in some joy news. Let me pull that up. So please save the date for our next meditation with the moon, which is on March 26th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to do a full spiritual practice of inspirational reading, inspirational journaling, meditation, and prayer. So please join me. The only thing you need to bring is something to write with, something to write on. And we are going to connect with the energy of the full moon. And we're going to go within and do some transformation practice. So that is March 26th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's next week, y'all. Oh my goodness. All right. Sunday, the other sip is Sunday in Praise, where I share an inspirational talk. I'm hoping that I could share the talk that I gave at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Rockland this past Sunday. I'm waiting for them to send me the recording. So if they do in time, that will be my inspirational talk for Sunday on the other sip or something else. All right. So also on Sunday at 10:30, is our Sunday service celebration at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director. And as I mentioned, our theme for March is transformation. And I love this verse from the Bible. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I love that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Yes, amen. Amen. So this Sunday, I will be speaking about what's my message this Sunday? Oh, funky good time. Yes. This whole month has been like a music song inspiration. So I started it with No Ordinary Love by Sade. Then we had Level Up with Sierra. And this Sunday is going to be Funky Good Time by James Brown. So if you want to have a funky good time, join us at 10:30 at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. We are virtual this Sunday. Join us. The Zoom link is on our website, rocklandcsl.org. 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have a funky good time, y'all. We're going to have a funky good time. All right. Please pay attention to my social media. I've started once a week, and my intention is to increase it more. But I started doing SOS, which I call Sip of Sip, which are a really quick dose of inspiration, 1 or 2 minutes inspiration from a sip. So check that out. I just posted one from the activation series when I was talking about the Transformers. I get such a kick out of that. So check that out. Let me know what you think about that. Sip of Sip, SOS, when you just need a little quick dose of inspiration. All right. Also, I'm excited about this. I will be starting my first cohort of group coaching starting April 2nd. It's limited to 8 people. It's a 12-week commitment. We meet once a week for about an hour. If you're interested in more information, you can send me a direct message at iamrevmelissa on Facebook and on YouTube. You could put a yes in the comments on here and I'll reach out to you. But if you've been thinking about, oh, I really would love to do spiritual life coaching with Rev Melissa, but maybe your coins ain't quite where you need it to be, it's all good. It's all good. So group coaching is less than one-on-one coaching, but you're sharing me, y'all. You've been sharing me with some other people, but it's all good. We're going to be focusing on what it is that we want to transform in our lives, coming up with an action plan and doing some work to really transform whatever limiting beliefs we have going on and propel ourselves. It's time to move forward in a dynamic way. We've been reading The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks as our book study at Rockland CSL, and it's been amazing, amazing. So it's time. If you feel like it is time for you to level up, to take that big leap, but you scared, there is nothing to fear. So I am here to support you. Group is 8. And if there's more than 8, I might start a second group. So April 2nd is the first one, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. Half the spots are already taken. So don't sit on the fence. Make a decision, make a choice, and do this for yourself. This is nutritious, right? This is how you get to nourish yourself. All right, y'all. So lastly, I want to shout out my soul brother and my soul sister, Sekou Wrights. Support his show, Get Rich 101 at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. He also does the Fiancé Files with Fee King on Thursdays. Oh, it was this morning. I was at the gym this morning, so I missed it. So I'll catch the replay. 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, the Fiancé Files. So that's Sekou and Fee, just talking about all kinds of things, but mainly focused on um, money, relationships, all of that wonderfulness. And then please support Fee King Show. Fee, you need to send me a flyer for your show so I can have it up. Support Fee King Show, the Fee King Show, Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And Fee is starting a 5-day challenge next week, I believe on the 25th. So if you're about that transformation, physical transformation, Fee King will get you right. She is your go-to fitness girl, and she will get you right. All right? All right, y'all. All right. So you get a past gift bring at the gym. Today's Friday. Okay, okay. Today's fiance files was dope. All right, all right. So Right and Tight starts on March 25th. Just send Fee Keen a direct message on Facebook, on Instagram. All right, y'all. All right, we're about to roll into April, y'all. We're about to roll into April. Are you on point with your heart's desire? Are you on point with the things that you said, this is the year? This is the year I am living my life fully. It's April, y'all. Where you at? We're here to support you. We're here to support you. So reach out for the group coaching starting April 2nd, and reach out if you just want to connect. I love connecting with you all. All right, y'all. So I will see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.